We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Buccaneers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Philip Fermaniac, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Digging in, Gordon Landry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fly ball out toward left center field. Taylor is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brandon Radke.
At the plate, Brandon Radke. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And now a pitch on the way. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Radke is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. One and two, here it comes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor. Now at the plate, Matt Davis, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norma, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
To the plate now, Marshall Gilchrist. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Outside, 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
3-1 to him now. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Standing in now, Junior Richard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to the set and the 1-0 hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pruitt is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00? And that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now, Max Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The second baseman, Rolly Carter.
Into the box now, Maurice Carter. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Now batting, Caleb Presley. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Presley, a native of Arizona. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. At the plate, DeMarcus Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, DeMarcus Upton.
Now the pitch.
Nope, ball. 1 out.
little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the catcher, Fortenberry.
Coming to the plate now, Fortenberry. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Digging in now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Pruitt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready on 1-2. Around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Chuck Ross. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mendoza.
Stepping into the box, Mendoza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed.
The 1-0.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting fifth, the third
Coming to the plate now, Howard McKinnon.
McKinnon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Gordon Landry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Radke.
Ready now, Brandon Radke. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
In now, Matt Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 pitch is popped up. Presley over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marshall Gilchrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Tim Pierce, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Kern. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Landry backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now in the box, Philip Fermaniak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Junior Richard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Scooped up. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in, the switch hitter, DeMarcus Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Here, what?
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-1.
fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Count remains 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 35.
Digging in, Reed Fortenberry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Pierce waits on it. And that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Max Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. On the year, Taylor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 2-0 now. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Taylor is exactly a .260 hitter. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maurice Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Presley.
At the plate, Caleb Presley, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw won't get him.
Hey, Dero, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches. Has him 0-2 and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Chuck Ross Stands in as he looks at ball one here. Looking at his career totals, Ross possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count. The pitch. Back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jeremy Finch. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
So now to the plate, Ricky Pruitt. The 0-1 pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Ready once again, Gordon Landry. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
2-1. That's the ball.
Popped him up. Presley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance, Marco Mendoza.
The right fielder, Marco Mendoza.
Here comes the first pitch.
You're a ball of 1 strike.
This one's down to third. And there's one down now. Riding in once again, Howard McKinnon. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Tim Pierce. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box, Eric Kern, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready now. The pitch. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-2.
And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. At the plate, Brandon Radke. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Matt Davis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jim Wilson enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Standing in now, Marshall Gilchrist, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Chopped down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mendoza has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now to the plate, Junior Richard. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, DeMarcus Upton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Harvey is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. 249 the average coming in, a dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Max Taylor, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, the second baseman, Carter.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Maurice Carter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. One ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
Wood.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2 to count.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ray Gentry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Gentry.
Stepping into the box, Reed Fortenberry. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jeremy Finch.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch fouled off. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Ricky Pruitt, and it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Inside and low, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Called strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Gordon Landry. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Gordon Landry has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Chandler Strickland comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Chandler Strickland. Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Brandon Radke. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Matt Davis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Marshall Gilchrist. First offering on its way.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Lightning lead this one 4-0. Into the box now, Caleb Presley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Plate now, Chuck Ross, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 66, Marco.
Stepping up to the plate, Marco Mendoza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
Yeah.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now battle.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Howard McKinnon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Sam Finley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Into the box, Tim Pierce. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
None out, runners at first and second. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, Kern, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 2 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Luis Vargas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, you know, D'Lo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Alejandro Perez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Max Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Perez, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit in the air out to left field. Richard is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. The Lightning on top 4-2. Edward Potter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Junior Richard.
The left fielder, Junior Richard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Stepping in now, DeMarcus Upton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 0-2 coming. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
To the plate now, Fortenberry, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, Jeremy Finch. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Set and the pitch. It just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Demetrius Robertson is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Logan Wagner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1, here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Cody Smart is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Maurice Carter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Smart is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Presley.
At the plate now, Caleb Presley, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-1. Chopper to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Chuck Ross. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way the side is retired. Gordon Landry will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Striding into the box, Brandon Ratke. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Matt Davis. Hit in the air to left field. Ross is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. DJ Ryan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Marco Mendoza. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fouled off. The 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Standing in now, Howard McKinnon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will get all the way to the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Tim Pierce. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Carlos De La Torre comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Carlos De La Torre.
Stepping in, Eric Kern. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. De La Torre, 28 years old. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. A man at third with 1 away. Fastball well outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
In there, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. And we are tied 4-4. Carl Davis takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. We are into extra innings, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Marshall Gilchrist.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He misses off the plate.
That's the ball.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So digging in now, Junior Richard. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, DeMarcus Upton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here's a pop-up now. McKinnon is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Max Taylor. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
A little bit outside. 2-1. In there, 2-2. The pitch. Maurice Carter is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now back, second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Maurice Carter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he misses there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
To the plate now, Caleb Presley, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 4-4. 11th inning set to get underway, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Reed Fortenberry. Here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Keith Patterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers, 18 driven in. 0-1 count, the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Tracy Stewart takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chuck Ross. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Marco Mendoza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Nope. Stewart has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Howard McKinnon will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Now at the plate, Howard McKinnon has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
He's going.
He's running. It's strike 3 called. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3 and 2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And this is down. And that should do it. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Carl Davis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 10 hits,